It's a brutal era of endless war, providing the chosen talisman of Nurgle, Epidemius, countless opportunities to spread, observe, and catalog the Plague Lord's myriad glorious diseases.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Adventures of Epidemius. This is, of course, a modded campaign, not SFO, however, but it is using a bunch of other mods. Full list in the description below, but we are obviously, as always on this channel, slowing down the pacing to turn this into a long, brutal campaign. And so far, so good. We are definitely going slower than it would normally work in vanilla. We are on turn 18. We've just recently had our first couple of battles over here against Malice Darkblade. We ended up taking Blackrock, which is good. He counterattacked, and we had ourselves a very interesting battle at the tail end of the last episode. And we did win, even though Auto-Resolve would have had us losing that. Unfortunately, we also lost half of our army, and very regrettably, not a single one of our 10, count them 10, demonic units that were destroyed in that battle, not a single one of them was reforged. So we literally lost half of our army in terms of the number of units. We actually lost more than half of our army because all of our current units are pretty badly depleted as well. So we're obviously going to have to recruit here. I'm probably going to want to run up here and try to wipe out the remnants of that army. I don't really know if I'm going to be strong enough to keep going. Looks like maybe I probably can at least... Okay, I can't see the garrison over there, but I could probably at least make a push for the Blighted Grove, but I don't know. We'll cross that bridge after we fight this battle over here. So, really quick channel note. Obviously, SFO campaigns are on hold right now until SFO is working. This is the time that I'm recording this is a couple of days after the patch 6.1 dropped, and of course it broke all sorts of mods, and then they have subsequently, CA that is, has released the update, the hotfix, so that we can use mods now, which is why this one appears to be working. Fingers crossed, knocking on wood, that it will continue to work for the rest of this episode. But in any case, yeah, so we're going to continue on with this one and Emperor Karl Franz, at least until SFO starts working again, and then we will put the Tyrion campaign back into the rotation as well. And of course, when I get the chance to play with Immersioneer, which is usually about once per weekend, we will be doing the episodes of the multiplayer campaign of Ungrim and Thorgrim. So, all right, enough about all that, Michael. Let's go ahead and jump into the action here. So let's go ahead and apply our skill ups first. I believe, if memory serves, I think we did the end turn, and I just immediately saved the game right as that end turn finished. So I think we have our whole turn ahead of us here. So we've got Epidemic Outburst. Yeah, okay, that's good. We're buffing our Plague Bearers of Nurgle and Nurglings. Okay, that's good. because I'm going to have to recruit some Nurglings most likely because we lost half of our army. Did I mention that? Okay, Locus of Virulence. Yeah, we're probably going to want that. Bloated Carcass, we're definitely going to want that at some point. I think, and of course I do want to continue to buff up Epidemius himself in battle. He's never going to be, I don't think, a particularly great battle lord, but with the priority already being done here, which is the buffing of our plague bearers, I think I can afford to start doing some of this other stuff. So let's go ahead and give you Locus of Virulence, and I think we'll give you... Is there anything in the blue line that I really want? The upkeep reduction actually might not be too bad. Nah, we're going to go with... We're going to go with Bloated Carcass. He is large. He's probably got a pretty big hitbox, easy to target with ranged units. Okay, so then Blurberk here, you... Oh, okay, this is good. I'm always a big fan of Locus of Contagion. This is interesting. There's 2 ranks of it now. There didn't used to be, from my recollection. So this just reduces the cooldown. And it also lowers the armor of enemy... Yeah, that's definitely new. That must be something recent that CA has put in, or else it's something from one of our mods. I'm not sure which. Okay. Entomologist here, growth +5 in the local province. That's fine. Okay. So now, we're going to have to basically recruit everything we can. We do have 200 infections. I probably should have looked at doing a plague prior to doing any recruiting, but we've already got this plague on us. We've already got a plague on them. They are being their ammunition's reduced. That's really the only combat effect. Okay. Oh yeah, one other thing, which is this is the first time I have played this campaign since the early days when I recorded the first 4 episodes. So what does that mean? Well, it means we have a name request here. I feel like Blurberk is the better option here. Yeah, and I don't remember whether you requested a lord or a hero, but I feel like this is the more appropriate imagery for the name Yen the Corpulent. And it... Oh! Yen... the Corpulent. And if you prefer to have a lord instead of a hero, let me know. I will rename Yen the Corpulent back to Blurberk, and we will change Yen the Corpulent over to a lord. But the only other lord that we have right now, right here, Vashanar, he's not particularly corpulent. You know, he's more mortal here. He doesn't look like a good old bloated demon. Okay. All right, let's go ahead then and check this out. Let's just see. Is there anything we need to do before fighting? I don't think so. I don't love the damage that we're likely to take here. Scourge Runner Chariots, Bloodrack Medusa. At least it's only a level 2 Lord. Let's go ahead and do it. I just got to do it without losing any units. Decisive victory. If I auto-resolved, I would lose units. That's what I was afraid of. I wouldn't auto-resolve it anyway. This is, even though they're a pretty small army at this point, they're still not beaten up so badly that they wouldn't, that I would consider this a completely lopsided battle. So, what does that mean? It means we're going to have to use some magic, maybe, and our best, i.e. least damaged units in battle here. Epidemius himself is quite low as well. I need to be careful about getting him wounded. Alright, so, start deployment. Let's see what we got. I do like that epidemic outburst, but I can't exactly send you running in there up front because you will get yourself destroyed, sir, wounded. So what I really need to do is I need to build up fecundity and use it on Epidemius. But in order to do that, we're going to have to fight with you all first. So you're my front line. And then you all are my reserves. Well behind. Even farther behind. Epidemius with the reserves. And Yin the Corpulent here. You with the front line. So, what we can do is some Rancid Visitations. The range on that is only 100. Their Bloodrack Medusa and their Scourge Runner Chariots, unfortunately, have much better range than that. So we're going to start the battle. We're going to go ahead and see if they come towards us. She's a sorceress, so unfortunately we don't even have a real advantage with just waiting for our Winds of Magic to stock up. Let's go ahead and walk here. We'll speed things up. I'm stopping right outside their range. They may come forward at that point, and if they do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do you guys briefly in a locked control group so I can get you charging forward. Surprised the sorceress there hasn't cast any spells at us. Okay, and we've actually lost. There we go. Okay, so I was going to say we lost visibility of the Scourge Runner Chariot. So let's go ahead, take our 5s here, and start running forward. Now you need to drop this on her, which means putting yourself in range. Unfortunately, well, that's going to happen. All right, let's go ahead and get the back line now moving forward as well. All of you guys start coming up. Oh, Epidemius, you're healing. Oh, I forgot you had healing. Okay, that's good. All right, so go ahead and... Okay, what? Why is this not working? Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. Why is this spell not casting? Why is the spell not casting? My goodness. Okay, all you all on those Black Arc Corsairs right there. Okay, why are you not casting your spell? There you go. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and do this, I suppose, as well. And then we'll do... No, I don't think we need to do... Yeah, let's get you guys on them. You as well. The rest of you all on her. You guys here, you need to finish off right there. Okay, Epidemius. Yeah, hurry up, guys. What are you chasing? The Black Arc Corsairs with hand bows. That's not great. I'm going to be faster than you. You can start heading back over this way now as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get another cast off here if we can. All of you all. You. Epidemius, are you close enough? Yeah, try it. And go ahead and do this. That should... Okay, are you... You guys over there, just, you know what, start coming back over this way now. And you obviously can... I think you could turn around and get in on them, on her, I should say. Epidemius, I need you on her as well. Go ahead and buff. You can now go ahead and cast on her. Go ahead and get it back on those Scourge Runner Chariots right there. Boom! Okay, that's nice. In fact, let's go ahead and get a debuff on those Scourge Runner Chariots. Get up there, maybe you can help them out. Meanwhile, right here, yeah, I think, other than the magic, we're in pretty good shape. You know what, keep going up that way. Over here, we still haven't won. This is it, and that's terrible right there. We're going to lose this Plague Runners unit if we're not careful. Epidemius, get moving. Wow, unbreakable, really. There we go, dead. Okay, right here. Keep the... Or are we losing? Come on, hurry up and finish them off here. Finish them off. We're losing what... Okay, never mind. It's the Exalted Plague Bearers. They, at least, I don't have to worry about them. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and end battle. It does look like we may have lost a unit of Plague Bearers here, possibly even two. I think these guys will survive. It's unclear to me whether these guys will survive. I think they won't. I think they will be wiped out. If they are, you know, maybe we'll get lucky with the Demons Reforged in a way that we haven't been lucky so far. Fingers crossed. Okay, the good news is they were not wiped out. The bad news is they are reduced so low that they're not effective for now. So we just desperately need replenishment. Okay, infections +2, not likely. Army replenished by 0%. Well, you know, that's pretty tempting. Pretty tempting. But no, I think I'll pass on the replenishment of 0%. We'll just go with the money. It does reduce our campaign movement range, but that's okay because we need to stay in this province, or in this region, I should say, for the replenishment. Now, unfortunately, what just happened is we wiped out the only foreign entity that had a plague on it, so that's bad. Let's go ahead and give you... You can't reach... I think I might just go ahead and put you in the ambush stance. It's my go-to stance. Really wish we could get more replenishment than that. But, you know what? It is what it is. We're maxing out replenishment, but we're using mods that you know, drastically reduce replenishment, so that's going to happen. Okay. Meanwhile, at least the garrison here should slowly start getting stronger. We've got our money building built. We will eventually start getting population here. We really need that zone of control, though, or I mean that public order. All right. Meanwhile, Volcano's Heart. So somebody mentioned this. It could be worth giving Volcano's Heart to Godslayer here in order to keep him from being an enemy. So let's just see if we trade settlement, Volcano's Heart. Yeah, he would love us. We could even get a defensive alliance with him. If we did this, he'd also give us 68-28. I think it's worth it. I don't want an alliance with him, however. He's reasonably strong, but he's also going to be making enemies here very soon. So let's go ahead and do that. Our money situation just got a lot better. And also, he's going to like us now. Yeah, quite a bit. So I don't really have to worry about him attacking us in the near term, I do not think. Now, with that money that we just got, what are we going to do with you now? You've got full movement. You've got Nurglings only. We don't really need to worry about public order currently. I think we definitely want to build these. Let's get you in channeling stance, continuing in this direction. Okay. And then you guys, you're at least your full winds of magic. You need to get a yin here. You need a skill up here. So I think we'll give you, yeah, this is probably what we want, Stream of Corruption. Okay. And could I get I can do Regiments of Renown if I just the one Nurgle unit. But that's a possibility if we decide that we need it. Now let's take a look at Malice here. Malice is not a whole heck of a lot stronger than we are, and we're quite weak. Let me just look at everybody else here. Okay, nothing else to do. Now Malice probably can build his forces faster than I can. Now we do need to be wary of this. Is this an admiral? Yes. So this is a black arc, obviously. Looks like a black arc, Michael. We have to worry about Bilious Cliffs, but maybe we could get Vashnar down there if it looks like he starts heading eastward. Other than that, we do need to worry about the army that he has over here. I could send Yin over that way, but I want him to be inside this army for at least one turn for the replenishment. So I think we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I can check my plagues, actually. You've got one. I was about to say we could go ahead and end our turn, but I do want to try to spread these plagues. I'd love to get one up there. Okay, so the commandment I'm using is the correct one to increase the chance of the plague spreading. That's good. Bilious Cliffs, I could throw one on you. 2 turns remaining. 2 turns remaining. 2 turns remaining. 1 turn remaining. This is also what is giving me reduced upkeep, so that's something that we're going to want again. I don't know what the game considers adjacent to Bilious Cliffs. I wonder if it considers the Monolith of Flesh to be. I'm going to hold off on doing anything because I'm probably going to want to do it with Epidemius next turn. So let's just check out our objectives here. Raise or sack Cliff of Beasts. Well, I'll get there as soon as I can. Purveyor of Mortality, we'll get that just in the natural course of things. The Cycle of Life, likewise. Research Technologies, likewise. A Hero Becomes a Legend, we need 2 more for that. Grow Your Forces, we need quite a bit more, 18 more in fact. And then capture 2 provinces. Well, we're working on it. It might take us a little while. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and end our turn here. Okay, Malice, we didn't see him do anything at all. I dig the banners. I like the look of those. We are using a mod that changes the banners. Okay. There we go, Bilious Cliffs. That's why I didn't bother to put one on Bilious Cliffs last turn. Unfortunately, what that means is the plague didn't spread to any foreign entity, which means we're still sitting on 0 here, which is not where we want to be. Okay. Are we strong enough? I think we're probably strong enough to take out the Blighted Grove because we could do that pretty much with just Epidemius, probably. He's now healed up enough. But first things first, Can we do any more recruiting? We cannot do any recruiting yet, except I could go ahead and do this. No reason not to. And then plagues. Okay, upkeep. We could do that again. This is for construction costs for all buildings, so that's one we're going to want to use in a settlement, not on an army. Recruitment health plus 2% for all units. That could certainly be good. Casualty replenishment rate. That is definitely very good. And armor. I think just to unlock it, that's what we'll do. So we're going to take... First of all, let me double check here. Yeah, Epidemius no longer has a plague on him. Okay, so we're going to do this. Casualty replenishment rate. This recruitment health. We can't do it this turn, but we'll do it next turn. And armor just to unlock it. This target is Epidemius. And I'm not going to increase anything because I don't have the infections for it. So we're just going to go ahead and infect.
Another for the catalog.
Okay. And
My work is worth it.
we're going to go ahead and see what is this? This is sack value is only 142. How strong is Malice overall? They're still roughly the same strength that we are. I'm going to do it, but I think I'm just going to sack it and come back. I don't think I want to risk getting caught here because I don't know where the enemy army is. So we got ourselves a decisive victory. It's just going to be a regular field battle here. Right? Indeed, okay. A couple of trees, which we might want to fight in to protect us from the dark shards, but the main thing is we want to keep our weakest units back. So quick save here. Let's go ahead and fight it. And we're going to do as much as possible with, it appears, 4 units. This Plague Bearer right there, the Regiment of Renowned Nurglings, and our 2 characters. And I think that'll be okay. I think we can do all right with just them. The others will be behind, hitting after a delay. Maybe. I don't know. I might not even move them forward at all. Let's see what we can do actually with the with magic, for starters. The only damaging spell I've got, unfortunately, start deployment here. The only damaging spell I've got is the Stream of Corruption. Well, no, I've got the Rancid Visitations, but there's no good targets for that. All right, so you 4 here. Where's 4? You. You can be here. I tell you what, I'm going to also put you up here. And you. You 2. 54 and 48. You guys can be up here as well. And then everybody else is going to be sitting this one out. You all are back here in the woods where I don't even want to look at you. Okay. So Yin the Corpulent, you are on point, my friend. You are on point. Let's go ahead and speed up. They're not coming at us. Okay, they're just turning. What's my range on? Stream of Corruption is only a range of 100 as well. That's problematic. That means I have to get within range of them. I think we're going to want to target the... Let's target those dark shards primarily. They're going to get some shots at us, unfortunately. It is what it is. If I can do, if after 2 casts I can get them to come towards us, then I will fight them in the trees. If not, I might have to go forward. Okay, here we go. They're going to start shooting at us. Okay, fall back now. That did pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. You took a little bit in return, but not so much that I that I can't do it again. Alright, you can stop right there. Let's go ahead and wait to do it again, maybe. Okay. Let's go ahead and try this maybe over here on this side now. I think I did that just not quite exactly right. There we go. Let's try that. Epidemius, you're not getting health back. What? Okay. Oh, cancel. Here they come. Here they come. Okay, they're going to catch up.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and... No, they're not going to catch up. We're fine. We got this. We're all over it. Epidemius, you go straight into those bleak swords, maybe? These Nurglings, I want you to try to get around on those dark shards. These Froggies, I want you back on those dark shards. You guys right here, just get in on him. Okay, you need to back up. That's on me. Okay, right there. Blast them. Okay, and then go ahead and hit them. And go ahead and hit him. Okay, right here. That didn't work. Let's get you. Okay, they're doing lots of magic there. That's a bad sign. Not sure how. Oh, that's their black arc. That's where they got the magic from. I was going to say, where'd they get the magic from? Okay, you can go ahead and explode, and then you can also go ahead and summon here. The Froggies, go ahead and get in on those dark shards. Okay, you guys can obviously turn around and just wreck them right here. You can go ahead and stream of corruption right here. Okay, Epidemius, what are you doing? Fight those bleak swords, that's fine. Okay, right here, my Froggies, you need to pull back. Okay, I need... Okay, they're about to break. I need you over here. Melee attack, reduction on them, I guess. They're broken over there. That's good. You guys hit these guys over here. Okay. You all, right now, take them out. And Epidemius. Go ahead and do buff. And let's go. Let's get you in here as well. You can do your Locus of Contagion. That will definitely help. Okay, this should not last too much longer. I think we're about to win. Guys right here, keep on them. Okay, everything looks like they're broken except those dark shards. You took a lot of damage, but that's fine. Oh, here they go. They're coming back. It's all right. We got it. Let's go ahead and hit these guys with the Stream of Corruption. You should break now. Let's go ahead and get you. No, not for another 60 seconds. Do I want you to fight something by yourself? Epidemius you can, however. Go ahead and do that. That's fine. There we go. Now let's get all of you all up there. There we go. Okay. Just in time for them to do more damage to us, unfortunately, in battle. I shouldn't have talked even for that second. The good news is I'm pretty sure we didn't lose any units. The bad news is we took enough damage. I'm definitely not comfortable occupying the settlement, particularly since I don't know where their army is now, nor how strong it is. So I think we'll just sack it and move back into our own territory for the replenishment. At least we are getting boosted replenishment now from our plague. And maybe we will start spreading this plague, the one that we have on this army. And we got a little bit of money and a little bit of experience out of it, so that works for me. What, about a third of a level there? Almost a half? Okay, so... yeah, we want to sack. I wish it was worth more than that, but it is what it is. Won a battle with the Plague Bearer unit. Okay, we got ourselves a Leper Lord. That's fine. Leadership or size plus 10% when attacking, and leadership plus 2 when attacking for the whole army. That's good. And leadership plus 5 when fighting against Dark Elves. That's excellent, since we're going to be doing that for a while. Okay. I think then... please tell... oh, we can't even... that's awful. My goodness. I was counting on us being able to go into March Stance and get back into our own territory to replenish. Okay, do they still have... their military presence is right here. But I don't know... yeah, they probably have another army. Yikes.
Epidemius.
I'm really not impressed with the extra movement range that we get. That can't possibly be right, can it? Sure looks to me like we should be able to move farther than that in March Stance. We can. Okay. It was misleading. That's good. That's actually a pretty big relief. Okay, now we're back to replenishing. That's what we needed. Okay. And we're at 14 out of 20. I could bring these guys up here and transfer them into that army, but I don't really want to stock this army full of Nurglings. Still, I think I need to... better Nurglings than nothing, I suppose. And there's probably value in keeping these two armies together right now while they are individually quite weak. Okay, we are currently looking at 8 more turns until we get a level up here. We gotta do something about that. Over here... wait a minute, you know what I just realized? How much of this... okay, none of it is from the mods that we're using. Here we are 4 turns away from being able to level up. We need 4,500. Okay, alright. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and leave this commandment up for now. I could bump it, I could change it to control. But what we really need is we really need this plague to spread. Really need that plague to spread. Really want it to get up here, for example. It's fine. We'll level it up in time. Okay, let's go ahead and check our diplomacy, I suppose. Nope, nothing to do there. We are so weak, I do really desperately need to get more units recruited. How close are we to a... okay, one turn away from getting some... ooh, Exalted Plague Bearers of Nurgle. That's good, okay. Or is that going to start? We might be one turn away from getting that, or we might have to go through one more step of the cycle before we get to it. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay, here comes Malice. Just the hero. Okay, we didn't see any of his armies still. I'm tempted to go into the water and try to destroy his Black Ark. Because we probably took more damage in those battles from his Black Ark than we did from the enemy units. Okay, so Godslayer went to war with a minor Khorne faction. It's fine. Our plague did not spread at all. Oh, there we go. It did. Blackrock, okay. I didn't see it. Oh, no. That's one of ours. Still didn't spread. Okay. All right, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get Khorne is ascendant. Okay. All right, nothing new there that we have to worry about. Except I do... Okay, yeah, no. All 8 of them are listed over there. I like having all of these objectives listed over here on the side. Okay, we got 2 unholy manifestations here. We got Pestilent Growth. This could be good. Would others take the plague God gives back? For grandfather's always generous. True enough. Recruitment cost and recruitment health. Okay. Blessing of Nurgle. Chance of a plague spreading for a local province. Okay. First question, before we do anything, can we recruit? Yes. Yes, okay, this is good. So we do want to do Pestilent Growth here. It no longer locks us in place, I believe. Perform. Okay, Epidemius, you can still move. And now we're going to recruit. And I think maybe now, let's take a look at how we are compared. Okay, we're actually still weaker than Malice. How do I want to do this exactly? I think we're definitely going to attack again. The question is whether we want to occupy. So let's pull Yin out. Let's move him to here. You should still have enough movement left to join the attack. Okay, I don't see any enemy armies. I'm going to occupy. I'm going to go ahead and attack and occupy. Now, Vashnar, I don't see any reason not to have you join the battle. So we're going to do encircle here for now. We're going to get Yin the Corpulent back into the army. I think I might sneeze. And you guys, we need you. Nope. No, I'm not going to sneeze. Okay. We need you to come up here for now. You can go ahead and throw your Nurglings in. 3 of them in to Epidemius' army. Oh, and you got yourself the plague. Okay, that's good. I'll take that. And we're going to go ahead and fight this battle now. It says decisive victory. I'm going to auto-resolve it because it's going to be boring. It's going to be the same fight that we just did, except we have a bigger army this time. I'm hoping that this 25 stack right here, or this unit with 25 plague bearers here, I'm hoping it doesn't take more than like 1 or 2 in terms of casualties. We shouldn't lose it though. It took 1. Okay, I can live with that. All right. Take our loot and our experience. We might have leveled up. Did, okay. And we're going to occupy.
Our domain expands.
Faction encountered, Crimson Skull. Oh, and a hero becomes a legend. Very good. Okay, we got 100 more infections out of that, plus the armor of silvered steel. It's not great. It's not completely useless, but it's almost useless. However, we don't have any armor at all, so I might as well give it to Epidemius, I suppose. Or do I want to give it? I might give it to Vashnar. We will get better armor for Epidemius eventually. Okay, so Vashnar, you can change to channeling stance. You can stay right there. And Epidemius, I think I want you to have hard to hit. Okay. I'm not going to buff Nurglings in, or any more than I already have in his army, because long term we want to replace all those Nurglings with Plague Bearers. But for one turn, we will leave them in this army. You are currently getting 4 Nurglings per turn. You are getting 5 Nurglings per turn. So it is a little bit better off being in here. We founded the settlement, so of course we're going to have the public order problems again. Forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. It's good. We can handle it. It's not too punishing in our other province over here, although our growth is looking pretty bad, and I need to change this now that we only have a single plague right here. I think that's the only one of our settlements here that has a plague in that province. Okay, but you BlackRock, you have it as well. Okay, and then you guys have it. Maybe there's a chance we'll spread it from the armies. Okay, so you're going to replenish. From here, we might be able to move down and either threaten Cliff of Beasts or attack that Black Ark. But we probably won't, because they're probably too strong for us to do that. Now, Unholy Manifestation, Blessing of Nurgle. Chance of a plague spreading for a local province. You know what? Let's do that as well. And we might as well do it here. Oh, I have to... I target the army, but it's affecting the settlement. That's a bit strange, but I'm assuming, since it says entire province, or the local province, I'm assuming that means Black Rock here has a better chance of spreading its plague, even though Epidemius is over here. How am I doing on time? I've got a little bit of time left here, okay. And how are we looking over here in terms of... We're 3 turns away. I could use some infections to rush this. But actually, no. What I really need to do is I need to get this settlement up here, up to level 3, so that we can get more Exalted Plague Bearers. It's almost even a higher priority than the Forest of Decay. Well, we'll worry about it when we actually have enough growth to do something about it. Okay, so research available. Creeping Corruption. This is Nurgle Corruption. This is Despicable Rivals. This is definitely going to be worth having. No, it's not definitely worth having. We're not fighting any of those currently. We're only fighting Dark Elves. Bummer. Okay, what about military here? Children of Nurgle, unit mass plus 20% for demonic infantry. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is for the non-demonic. Unit mass and attribute expert charge defense. Then after that, we get the leadership and physical resistance. So this is a pretty high priority right there. Okay. All right, let's check our diplomacy again.
Demon.
Okay, nothing to do there. Let's go ahead and end our turn. I'd really love it if a plague would spread. I'm doing everything I can to spread them. Okay, here comes Malice. Just the hero. Assaulted our units, that's fine. Okay, still no sign of the armies. Wonder if I have a chance to assassinate that hero. I'm looking at you, Yin. Okay. Control +2, that's good. We'll take it. A brutal business. I wonder if this is still broken. War declared and no plagues spread at all. We have not had very good luck in this campaign. I will say that. It does feel as though we've had, if it weren't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. Okay, Yin, can you assassinate this person? 41% for a cost of 548. I don't love those percentages. You know, I just realized I didn't switch out the buildings over here. It's fine, actually. I think I'm okay with that building. I would like to go into ambush stance, but I don't dare do it this close to an enemy hero. Plus, I do need the replenishing. Can we do any... Nope, we still can't summon. We're at 206. How many turns left on this? Where's our... Where's the indication? How many turns does this last? It lasts for 3 turns. Blessing of Nurgle. I don't see any indication of it, though. It's not in the province effects, and I would have expected to see it there. It's not here. It wouldn't be an army effect. Oh, it is considered an army effect. Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's see here then. If we go back to the Tower of Flies, what is the plague that speeds up cycle time -1 for basic military buildings? Okay, so income from all buildings, cycle time -1 for basic military buildings, and fleshy abundance. We can unlock these two. Tower of Flies, where are you at? You're 4 turns away. Unless I change the commandment, which I'm going to do because I desperately need to get some plagues spreading around. So we're going to go ahead and the Tower of Flies. We are going to give you income from all buildings. Cycle time for basic military buildings. And fleshy abundance. Just to unlock it. Okay. And so now this is down to 1 turn. Okay, that's what we need. We definitely need to be able to do more recruiting next turn. Yin, if I send you down this way... Okay, we have found the enemy army.
No.
We cannot see what's in it, however. Yin, give this... Nope, actually... you have you have replenished troops. You're more valuable to me back inside the army. I need you to help replenish troops here, rather than risking not failing on an assassination attempt. And then this guy right here, you can stay right there. You're fine. Black Rock, your garrison is looking quite a bit better now. Blighted Grove, your garrison is obviously super weak. I could move out into ambush stance, try to lure them, but I don't think it's worth doing that. I think I need to stay inside the settlement for the extra replenishment. Okay, and then we still have decent money though, so we're at a point where we can stop worrying about economy buildings, maybe, because we've now our what's holding us back is our lack of units to recruit. This will help next turn, but we're only going to get. Actually, I think we're going to get another Exalted Plague Bearer, right? I think we will. Okay. How am I doing on time here? I think I'm going to leave it here, and we'll go ahead and start then the next episode with an end turn. We'll see if this guy moves towards us. We're still getting replenished. I'd like to get this army looking a little bit better before I risk moving it down into this general area where it can get attacked. What I'd like to do is threaten Cliff of Beasts, and if he stays in Cliff of Beasts, then maybe we'll get a chance to attack Admiral Leech there. I actually am thinking in a turn or two of taking all these Nurglings and moving them back into Vashnar's army to open up room for us to do recruiting of Plague Bears. Over here, there's not really much to do until we get our growth going. And at that point, when we do get growth, I'm not sure which one of these two we're going to want to level up. I could definitely see value in going either way. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.